Alright, birthday is what got to change. Oh wow, 100% of people say yes. Fair enough. Fair enough. Who's messaging me? Alright. Oh shoot, my face cam, what in the world? Un momento na. Can you see me? There we go. Hello. Intrix, how's it going? Finn, welcome. Zambi, how's it going? What's gonna be a giveaway? Oh, the birthday giveaway. My birthday's soon, so we're gonna be giving away a bunch of stuff. Sign-ups are closed, by the way. But we do giveaways, I'd say relatively often, so if you don't want to miss any in the future, I mean, you know, you can stick around. But yeah, no, it's the birthday giveaway that I'm doing. It's going to be this Sunday. You guys want to take a look at the rewards? Because this is the kind of things you expect in my giveaways. How's it going, Archie's? Sleppy, how's it going? Zambi, I already said hi to you, but I'll say hi to you again. Now, take a look at all the rewards this time. Look at that. We got a bunch of promos. We got promo finishes. Gold Hollow Blade, Floral Mantis Mask. Stop eating the plastic, please. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. I think everyone who signed up should be winning something. Oh, stop it. Stop it. She keeps trying to chew the plastic. Oh, you can't join. Unfortunately, not this time. We've been advertising it for like 2 months, and we've had an entire month of signups. You know, and it's not like I haven't been vocal about it, so unfortunately, you missed your window. But like I said, we will be having more in the future, and not only that, if some of this stuff doesn't get won, it'll go to the next giveaway. So, how's it going, Alex? I gotta put my gold away. We finally tore down the Golden Goblin statue. It's a great statue, it just doesn't belong where it was at, so we're gonna go ahead and put away the pieces to that. Sorry if you guys hear like a lawnmower in the background. It's my brother doing the lawn right now, so that's fun. Let's put the beacon away. We got some honey. It shouldn't be too bad, though. Where do I put the honey? I guess in food items? I mean, where else? Oh, I guess right here. That's fine. We got, like, honeycombs and stuff in there. That works. Alright, let's go ahead and, well, go back. So, how's everybody doing? You haven't found it? I think I actually have a heart crown. Or do I have heart wings? Let me check. Hey, Shoebush, how's it going? Is the volume for everything good, or how are we doing on that? You know what we need for the next spring event? We need a golden goose. Why haven't we gotten a golden goose? That's a good idea. Darius, how's it going? It's called the Heart Crown, right? So Cyber B and H. No, I don't have the Heart Crown. I guess I must have the Heart Wings then. I had Heart something, I thought. Yeah, I have the Heart Wings. Okay. Shamrock tools are... Well, that's because they're new. If they'll when they roll back around, they'll just become cheap again. That's usually how it works. I mean, look at all the other ones. The idea is supply and demand. Right now, it's still new, so there's not a lot in supply, but the demand is rather high. Ah, that sucks. He probably realized he doesn't have it, and he's kind of embarrassed, I'd imagine. Hell yeah, that's crazy! We only got 4 finishes, and I know only 4 finishes. But we got some decent ones. One you know, we got the bubble set almost. We're just missing the claws. And then we got 2 florals as well, one of which we traded for a gold hollow blade. And 2 piles of gold. So, yeah, right now we're just going to be working on our realm. We have to get it ready for the giveaway. Like, I want my realm to look presentable. And right now, I mean, it's not as much of a mess anymore. But it very much was. So today we're going to just place moss. Alright, it's going to be a rather chill day. And then Friday, we're going to go ahead and tear down all of these statues and move them back to where their little toesies aren't falling off. I don't think he lied, but he could have been wrong. Like, he may have thought he had him, but he traded him a while ago. Either that or he just went to sleep. You never know. Do you want help with placing the moss carpet? Not really. Nah, I mean, I do, but I don't really want to trust anybody else in my realm. No offense to you. It's just, after, nearly 3 stacks of 2021 piles of gold, I really don't like trusting people in my realm. But I do appreciate the offer. Fair enough, fair enough. But yeah, we've already gotten all of the other realm. Like, the entire realm is just full of the lights. Save for this area right here. So we'll have to get that later, but I'm not too worried about it right now. So if we can somehow reach 1650, I'll go ahead and add the Glitch Clover Deity garment. So we're only 8 away from that. Let's see if we can push for that. Hell yeah. Good job, Shoebush. Look at my little my what's the word? Salesman? Tradesman? That's not quite it. Hold on. Businessman? Look at my little businessman over here. How's it going, Kai? Also have fun at school. Learn lots, make friends, and I don't know, try not to get stabbed. Or shot, depending on which country you're in. I don't know. I don't know. If you're in America, try not to get shot. If you're anywhere else, try not to get stabbed. Bye. Is it me, or do these birds not look like these birds kind of remind me of Pidgey? For me, it's 5 p.m. Oh, no, it's 6:30 p.m. My bad. You're starting a YouTube channel. Any tips? Do something you enjoy. If you're not enjoying something, it's likely that your chat's not going to enjoy it either. You have to have a good attitude for the most part. Either that or have a really funny rage. But personally, I don't think rage channels are incredibly healthy for the person making them. But it's all up to you. Other than that, I really don't have many tips. Look, if I had good tips, I would be a lot bigger. But I'm not, so. But hey, I'm happy where I'm at too. So like I mean, we've made it rather far from when we started. Hey, Good Guy Gaming, how's it going? Welcome back. Oh shoot, I didn't take down the statue completely. Now all we have is, what, his abs? Yeah, we have his abs. We have to get rid of the abs. Is Noct helping you? Not right now, no. I don't know if Noct's on, even. I don't think they are, no. I think Noct is probably doing other, like, Noct things, like stealing bones or something, I don't know. So how many of you guys have been saving crates for the giveaway? Like, for us to open on my birthday giveaway. Waiting for your friends to join? Fair enough, fair enough. Enjoy, I guess you're playing Repo again? Enjoy that. Gonna take a shower. Have fun with the shower. Look at Sleppy out here just flexing on me for no reason. Why you gotta be like that, bro? Like, that's unnecessary. Uncalled for. Uncalled for. Alright, good to know, good to know, good to know. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. We only have 20 Shamrock crates I'm gonna open. I really wanted to buy more, but I don't know if I want to anymore. Oh! Chat, look at this. I finally got it. I finally found one that was halfway decent. So I ordered it, and now it's here. Take a look at my Obama coin. I don't know his last name, but we got Obama here. Trying to focus on it. Isn't that nice? I don't like how it's not solid, like, gold coloring, but I mean, American flag is fine, you know? But we finally got our Obama coin, completing my current collection of US presidents that I've lived through. It's a joke, right? What do you mean a joke? I'm collecting one of these for every president I've lived through. I've lived through Bush, I've lived through Obama, I've lived through Trump, I lived through Joe Biden, and we'll see if I live through Trump again. I don't know. Does that mean you have 2 Trump coins? Tempted to, since he's technically the 45th and 47th president. I don't know, though. We'll see. Saying what's Obama's last name. Oh, no, it absolutely is a joke. How's it going, fan of you, Yoshi? Yeah, we're not worried about this just yet. We may actually cover up the river, I'm not gonna lie. At least for now. What are you doing? What? 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 What are you doing? What do you want? Oh, okay, fair enough. Oh, man. Fun. So yeah, that was really like this is like a highlight of my day. Finally getting my coin. Obviously, you know I like them gold coins. Canadian election finished a couple of days ago. Yeah, I heard about that. I also don't really care. I don't care about Canada that much. Honestly, like I don't really pay attention too much to Canadian politics. You know? It's not really my country, so. Got a... Oh, nice! That's cool. Do you care about eggs? I mean, yeah, I guess. My parents have chickens, so I can just get eggs from them. What did Biden even do, by the way? Fell downstairs, I guess. I don't know. Stuttered a whole lot. What was what was the one thing I, like, really liked that he did? He was bringing chip manufacturing back to the States, which is incredibly important. Otherwise, I'm not really, like, gonna get into, like, super politics. I don't really... This is Minecraft. Soda. He did soda. He did soda. He also Truman Namada Shamada pressured. And that was pretty cool, I guess. I don't know what he was trying to say, but whatever. Chip manufacturing is incredibly important. Like, that... Like, even if you don't like Joe Biden, you know, you always give credit when credit is due. Otherwise, there's no incentive to do the right thing. You know what I mean? So even if you don't like Joe Biden, you have to admit when he's done something right. Same goes for Trump. Same goes for Obama. It doesn't matter if you like him or not. If they do something good, you praise it. If they don't, you can criticize it. You can give a mix of criticism and praise. Like, I think it was a good move, but I don't know if that's actually going to pay off in the same way, you know? If you don't, I mean, it's just incentivize people to try and do the right thing. Otherwise, they're not going to care about what you have to say, you know? And that just goes for life. It doesn't even go for politics. Life lessons with Shield. Oh, man. Did you guys hear? Okay, so I've been hearing a lot of different things about, and we're not really talking, like, it's a little political, but not really. The power going out in, like, Spain and stuff. Like, I've heard 3 different, like, possibilities of what could happen, right? Because I was looking a little bit into it, because it is kind of freaky to think about, right? Like, what if that happens here? So, the first possibility, and apparently the government of Spain is ruling it out or something, is a cyber attack, which I'm more inclined to believe. Like, I genuinely, like, cyber attack seems likely in my opinion, right? So they said it could be a cyber attack. It could be, like a solar flare, or like solar radiation that caused a bunch of things to short out. I think that's a little less likely, but not, like, impossible, you know what I mean? And then another one was, like, they changed to all, like, their green energy, and it wasn't able to sustain it, so it all shut down. I don't know what I believe, because, like, obviously we don't have the information, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if, they tell us. Like, if you were the government, right? And you're, like, a substantial portion of your country just lost power. If it was, like, due to a cyber attack, would you say, oh yeah, we got hit with a cyber attack, they got through to us, you know? You wouldn't do that, because that shows that you're weak or something, you know? I doubt it was the green energy. Well, if they transferred all of their, like, if they shut down all of their, like, normal energy and replaced it with green energy, I mean, green energy is an alternative, but it's not a good, like, return on energy investment. You know? Unless, I guess, you're talking about, like, nuclear or something, but usually when people talk about green energy, they're not talking about that. It's not good for, like, mass-scale things, apparently, so. I doubt they did that. No, they absolutely did that. Whether or not that was the cause of the outage, we have no idea, right? There's not really much information on that. But they did just, I believe it was Spain, right? Spain completely changing to green energy. More than half of Spain's electricity came from renewable energies up to last year. The rapid increase. Spain's actively transitioning, generate 81% by 30. Okay, so it's like half, I guess. Or was that, maybe it's Portugal or something? I don't know. They're saying, like, they put a substantial amount of their energy on renewable energy, which, I mean, I don't know how big Spain is. Maybe it's possible to do. And we don't know if that's what caused it, though. Like, that's the issue. Right now, it's just rumors and speculation. I hope they can get power on soon, and we can figure out what the hell went on, because, like, you know. Yeah, no, it was Spain and Portugal, but I don't know which one went which, you know what I mean? Let me look it up real quick. Maybe Portugal? Oh, it's Portugal that went completely green energy. I guess Spain's following suit. Apparently they closed their last coal plant down in 2021. Wait, then where are they getting their energy from? Because they're saying they're only like 80% of the way there, but they said they closed their last plant. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they just have a bunch of people running on running things, whatever they're called. Basically, the whole world should have a power outage so we can turn to green energy. That's not how it works. I'm gonna tell you something. If if the power completely goes out, then overnight anybody like I'm saying like in the entire world, like overnight, not even overnight, every single person pushing for this green energy, will or not even green energy, it's renewable energy, renewable, they'll immediately go back to oil. Because you get a bigger return on the oil, unfortunately. It's the most reliable fuel source at the moment. Hopefully we can get something different. I wish my dogs could stop barking. They're barking at literally nothing. But yeah, no, it's, I mean, there's a reason it's been around for so long. Oil is just a lot more reliable. Big issue with oil is it won't last forever. Well, another thing you got to think about is a lot of people when they measure how much, like how long. Let's say we're just gonna throw numbers out there, right? Let's say at our current use, right, we will run out of oil by 2050, right? Let's say it's something drastic like that. That's only at its current use, right? That's completely ignoring the fact that, like, every year, every other year, we come up with a better way of using fuel, right? So, like, because they're measuring off of today's metrics, they don't measure off of what could happen in the future's metrics, right? Instead of using, let's say right now, the current car on average, you know, it uses it goes 20 miles per gallon, right? On average. Well, in about a year and a half, on average, all the cars will be going 30, 40 miles per gallon, and then you cut it in half. Almost everything we use is bad for the environment. From what I hear, nuclear's not bad. They've even got, like, meltdowns on lock, where it, like, sinks into the ground and doesn't really hurt anything. But yeah, nuclear seems to be, like, the most consistent one. Yeah, I think the issue is every time people think of nuclear, they think of Mr. Burns and The Simpsons and stuff, you know? Or Chernobyl. Which people should be wary of, like anything. But, like, solar power for me, solar power only makes sense on a local level, right? Something for your house, something for a generator, something small. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense. Like, just the sheer amount of energy spent to make a solar panel is just not worth it. Same goes for wind turbines. Do you realize how much oil it takes to not only put up a wind turbine, but to keep the wind turbine going? A lot of our green energy isn't exactly good for the environment. That doesn't mean oil is either. It's just we're not exactly great at taking care of our environment. We gotta do better. I think watermills are pretty good though, right? How good are watermills? How efficient? I feel like watermills are incredibly efficient. Are watermills because like or overshoot, it can achieve 90%. Does I guess the issue is that you have to have flowing water to make it work. So I don't know. I guess we also use dams and stuff to do that. It was also very new back then. And you know what's great about a lot of nuclear? There are companies, from what I hear, I gotta look deeper into it, that can turn a coal power plant, and transfer it into a nuclear power plant. They can convert it. So you don't have to spend decades just making a new plant. You can just, it would take like maybe 5 years to completely transfer it over, safety regulations and all. Could just be people blowing smoke, you know what I mean? But it looks promising from the little I've looked into it, because I have, you know. There's a lot more issues with oil that I will say, because like a lot of our plastics are derived from oil, and it's kind of seeping into us. It's not doing well for us. It's ruining our chemical hormones and stuff like that. It's messing with our brains. It's sterilizing us. It's just not good stuff, you know? We've effectively poisoned ourselves. Remember the floss? Yeah, that was entirely due to plastics. How are we looking on this? It's looking pretty good. So that's fun. I also found out a fun fact. What was it? I'm trying to think of it. It was something about an animal being able to like live for a long, long time. Um it's some kind of lizard that effectively turns into a mummy, stays still for like apparently it can stay still for like a decade and not move and then just completely wake up fine. It's crazy. Yeah. Yeah. I'm debating in my head if I should either listen to the German death metal or watch your stream. I mean, do what you want. No, it was the company that affected millions of families in the 80s or 90s. Yeah. I don't remember that. I wasn't alive back then, but I think I've heard of it. I mean, there's been so many companies that screw over people for the longest time, you know? For example, like, you know, Ozempic is having quite a lot of problems now that people are using it to lose weight instead of for diabetes. Y'all have y'all paid attention to the Ozempic stuff? That's crazy. How's it going, Diamonds? Welcome. Scientists will find a way to harness the lizard's ability. Unironically, if we could have that happen, like a breakthrough with that, we could go to space. You know what I mean? Like, we would actively be able to travel other universes. Yeah, yeah, tomorrow's my Friday. Isn't that great? Scary, but yeah. I don't know if it's scary or not. I think it's really nice. Here's the thing. As destructive as humans are, I still like humans. Like, I'm not one of those people who's like, the world would be better off without humans. I mean, nature might be, but then what'd be the point, you know? Who cares what the Earth would be like without humans, because we wouldn't exist. The idea is that, like, you know, we wouldn't be able to experience it. I'd say, relatively speaking, we're doing rather well for people who... I think we'll be fine, is my point. It's gonna take a lot of grit, and it's gonna take a lot of work, but I think we can take care of our planet properly. I know people are black-pilled about it, but I don't think our planet's damage is irreversible. We got hit with rocks from space, and we're fine. As a planet, that is. Guessing you mean the solar system, or galaxies? Well, we can... I'm sure we could already leave... Well, no, hold on. How long does it take to leave the solar system? That's... Oh, can we not leave the solar system right now? Hold on. Oh! Oh, no! Yeah, no, I guess our first struggle would just be to get the hell out of the solar system. Damn! You're right, you're right. If humans aren't there to destroy the Earth, another species would eventually do it anyway. Well, yeah, for sure. In my opinion, I think it had probably been octopus. Octopus are probably, like, the smartest animal that can live on both... it could live on land, it could live in water. I mean, it needs water, you know, but, like, it would probably adapt to living on land. It can use tools. It's an incredibly intelligent creature, probably one of the smartest on this planet, besides, like, humans, dolphins, other great apes. and I think maybe orcas. But like, it's definitely like they're super intelligent. You would have guessed any Australian animal, honestly. Bro, imagine a universe of kangaroo people. What the hell's up with those things anyway? They're just deer on steroids. I don't like Australia, bro. Not because I don't like it's not the people that bother me. It's just those animals. Species showing us everything. It'll probably geological. I don't think it would be any. Wait, I don't think it would be a species. History has shown us anything. It'll probably be a geological cause or outside. What do you mean, like an outside thing causing a, like an evolution, like outside causes? Oh, nice. No, like asteroids and stuff's from space. Oh, you think it'd be something from space that would become the dominant creature, like like the things from Quiet Place or whatever. I mean, it could be. I can't wait till we start asteroid mining. Bro, I want an asteroid of gold. Please, give it to me. I want gold to not be rare anymore so I can own more of it. That is true. That is true. Which is why we need to be able to start either finding like a better defense system, which I'm pretty sure we actually have a defense system against asteroids. Probably not a great one, but I'd imagine we'd have one. Or alternatively, we just need to start going to other planets, man. We need to start terraforming. Yeah, nah, it's like, imagine paying for NASA and them not developing some way to defend the planet. Because, like, that's the biggest thing. If you can't leave the planet, you have to figure out a way to defend it from asteroids. Because that's, like, the biggest thing that could, like, wipe us out right now. I'm not super worried about solar flares, although they are definitely something worth worrying about. A rock hitting us will kill us all. A big enough rock will wipe us out as a species. I mean, look at what it did to the dinosaurs, you know? And those guys were crazy. They were around a lot longer than we were. Dinosaurs. Speaking of dinosaurs, what do you guys think is your favorite? Not tonight, not tonight. I kind of just want to chill. If you don't want to type on stream and just hang out, I mean, that's completely fine too. Crocodiles? Bro, crocodiles are crazy. The thing is, when the asteroid came to Earth to kill all the dinosaurs, the crocodiles were so well hidden that the asteroid just didn't even notice them. Hey, nice. Have y'all heard of Tierzoo? Is it Tierzoo? He's the guy that talks about animals and stuff with, like, video game stats. I like how he keeps calling, like, the extinction of the dinosaurs, like, patch. You know, yeah, they just got patched out. They got banned from the servers. That reminds me of a terrible joke. You've never heard... Dude, he is so entertaining to listen to. I suggest taking a look at him. Super entertaining guy. Yeah, it's the balance change that... I wouldn't say ruined the meta. The dinosaur meta was getting rather stale. I think the rise of the mammals, that update was pretty cool. And then us humans getting added to the game was rather cool too, I think. Because, like, we completely upset the meta with our sweat ability. But, I mean, to be fair, I mean, if you want to play a dinosaur build, you can always play a terror bird or a... not a terror bird, a raptor build with some of the birds, or alternatively, you could still play with the crocodile. That hasn't been patched out. Sharks, you could play as a shark. Those guys have been around since the dinos. All right, have a good guy. Have a good guy gaming. Have a good one, good guy gaming. I appreciate you stopping by. I gotta say, I quite like the Spinosaurus, even though he was a weird build. I don't know why he needed to be so big if he was just hunting fish. But he was definitely a cool dinosaur. He looked cool. Not sure how well he functioned. Oh, man. I was pulling wire today. That was fun. I actually don't know what we're doing tomorrow. See, we could potentially make up some of those outlets, assuming that the outlets we got were the ones we're needing. But there's no way that's gonna last till past lunch. We can't lay in lights yet. Can't do that yet because those panels aren't in. We could probably run string to that, but that's only gonna take like a minute. I know, sharks are a lot older than dinosaurs. Oh, by the way, chat, tomorrow is going to be Super Mario Sunshine Wahoo. So I hope to see you guys there, you know. Hell yeah, go to the gym, get swole. You gotta become stronger, chat. You have to become stronger to survive the end of days. Which, by the way, is going to be a week from Tuesday. You know what, chat? I forgot. We got to work on our drip real quick. Well, let's take a look, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a bunch of pictures, and we'll have a poll on the Discord. By the way, I love how this poll that we did just recently on the Discord is so one-sided. 15 people voted, 15 people said yes. That is insane. Does anyone know a good place to, like, take pictures of my builds? Not my builds, but, like, to take screenshots of my drip? I love democracy. Pretty sure Nox Realm... How do you spell Noct? There we go. IRL or MC? What do you mean IRL or MC? I gotta take a look at my drip in Minecraft. Where does Noct take their screenshots at, bro? It's definitely not in here. There's a brick floor. Maybe down in the basement? I regret coming down to the basement. Definitely not going into the shed. Bro, where does Noct take their screenshots at? Does anyone know? Hold on, I'm gonna ping him. There we go. Already. That was crazy. Look at all these crows. This is an incredibly okay realm. What do you guys think? Scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate this realm at? Wow, you didn't even rate my realm a 10. Oh, that makes sense. They take it at Fur Force realm. I thought you know, I thought our realm was good, but apparently not compared to Noct. Alright, what gesture should we do for this drip? Let's see, what gestures do I have? We could do this. Yeah, I like that. Alright, that'll be that gesture for that. Alright, let's go take a look at our other drip. What would you rate this drip at, by the way, out of 10? What do you guys think? On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best. I wish I could set home here or just have a quick place to, you know, change. What gesture should I put for this one? Maybe this? Do you guys think this is appropriate gesture for the drip? I don't know if it is. What other gestures do we have? Oh, that's not good. Hey, how's it going? Oh, you're back. Okay, I see. Don't have the drilling. We don't have despair. We don't have that. Chainsword chant? What is chant? Not a gesture. Okay, I don't know what that means. We have clap. We have angry stomp. We have kowtow, lunar rocket, loot. Mining. Wave. I guess we could wave. I think I got one in time. What are you using to record your stream? OBS Studios. Alright, what other drip should we put up for voting? I guess we could put up the Gold Deity set. But what other things do you guys think? Oh, that's not right. That's not at all what I wanted. Do I have a golden cape, Cosmo? I have the golden clover cape. So that one. Hey, how's it going, Billy? Welcome. We're just trying on different drip right now, taking some screenshots so that people can vote on what we wear during my giveaway stream. Hit you. I'm sorry, Sasha. Oh, we don't have a gold leprechaun hat. I'm stupid. Oh, we have the Marauder drip we gotta put on. There we go. God damn it. Shamrock hat. That's the one we have gold of. Alright, let's take a screenshot of this bad boy. I wonder what we're gonna be doing in terms of gestures. That should be good enough. Yeah, oh my god, that's a good screenshot. Alright, so we have two more that I'm gonna put on. We're gonna have the Gold Marauder, and then we'll have the Leprechaun set, and that'll be the only ones you can vote on. So, I hope you guys vote on them. Something, you know. I'm not gonna lie, I have the feeling this is gonna be the set that wins. Yeah, it has a gold rain gesture. Take a look. It's like the perfect gesture just for me. Look at that. Isn't that perfect? Isn't it so great? Sorry. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Let's see how good of a screenshot that was. Oh, that's perfect, actually, yeah. And then we have one more to do. One more to do, and then we can go back to what we were doing before. I'd have fun with it. Have fun. Good luck. Good luck. What do y'all think of this set, by the way? I definitely feel like a little weird without the Marauder bindings, which I stupidly traded away. But, you know. Alright, have fun. Kind of a slow day today, huh? Alright, there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and make a poll on Discord real quick. Besides the drip, what's next in the realm? More mossy moss mossy. Yep. Got a lot of moss to place. A lot of moss. Alright, so we got that one. that one. Got that one. Got that one. I'm not gonna lie, chat. My gold fist is like the coolest thing ever. I love it so much. It's my favorite finish. Alright, let's see. How do I do this? Create a poll. Can I put pictures in a poll? That's the question of the day, huh? One, two, three, okay. Alright, so that'll be the King Raven set. We'll do the Golden Santa, Gold, Clover Deity, Gold Shamrock, Gold Marauder, and then of course, Leprechaun. 2021. Stuff. Gold King Raven. 3 days. What drip should we wear to the birthday stream? Alright, there we go. We're good. Sorry, I had to make a post. So go ahead and vote for what you guys would like to see. See us wear for the birthday stream. We don't really have a goblin set. How's it going, Spawn of Gamers? Welcome. For now, I'm going to go ahead and put back on the Clover... Or not the Clover Deity set. The, what's it called? King Raven, I'm calling it. You can vote on multiple things. What's going on right now? We're going to be working on a realm real quick. We're kind of just hanging out. I had to take some screenshots for some drip. But now we got our proper drip on. Honestly, this is probably one of my favorite sets. I just think it looks clean, you know? I look regal. Good morning, Ryan. It's afternoon for me, but you know, whatever. Looks like the Gold Shamrock set is winning right now, but it's only got 3 votes, so... You know, good luck. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Unfortunately, the Gold Santa drip does not seem to be winning. But that's fine. That's fine. That sucks. Sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. When was the last time I shielded the stream? Oh, not that long ago. Okay. Oh, we got a lot of realm to cover. A lot of realm to cover. Oh my lord. Ah, whatever. We could probably get this quadrant done today, I'm hoping. Oh yeah, I mean, aren't we? I don't know how many Raven sets I have to give away, even if I do have any. If only Noct was here. Yeah, Noct's been letting us down, I guess. I guess they finally got bored of us. Fair enough. Fair enough. Not exactly the most exciting person in the world. I get it. Alright. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do this first. Very nice. Once this section's done, then we can go to another. Very nice. Okay, so that's done. Let's get this cube done next. It's a small, cozy cabin. Oh, you're talking about the, mob cabin? Yeah. Set it ablaze. Part of me wishes fire spread was on, or at least, like, I feel like you should be able to have the option of fire spread in your realm. You know what I mean? It'd have made clearing out the trees so much easier. I mean, we're past the point of needing to clear out trees, but you know what I mean. What do you guys think? Do you guys think we should have an optional fire spread in our realms? Do I watch any TV series? Not really. I don't like getting connected to things. Used to watch quite a bit though, you know, Gravity Falls was probably my big one, and then I've watched Phineas and Ferb before. There's a couple of proper TV shows that I got into. I was into Supernatural for a while. Not so much anymore. What about you guys? What kind of TV shows do you watch? Oh wow, it's already 7:30. Watching the Series C, fair enough, fair enough. I know, I think default fire spread should be off, but I feel like you should be able to change that in realm settings, you know? Like, if I want to burn down a bunch of trees, I feel like I should be able to. I don't think, you know, I don't know. I like having more options. Has anyone watched the Teen Titans? And I'm not talking about Teen Titans Go with that brain rot. I'm just talking about normal Teen Titans, the good one. A super flat option would be crazy. I don't remember if I liked the Teen Titans show. I know there was parts of it that I liked. Parts of it. But I don't remember if the entire show was pretty good. I don't know. I always find it funny when people reference like Robin's Crash Out, where he like double kneed somebody from the top of like 10-story building. Like that was pretty funny, like people just randomly bringing that up. But I don't remember a whole lot. Oh, and I also remember Robin beating up a bear or something like that. That's about it, actually. Like, what other episodes of... Wow, hold on a second. Do I really not remember any other episodes of Teen Titans? I think I remember one where, like, Starfire went forward in time. What series was this? This is Teen Titans. You don't remember that? Am I stupid? Maybe I am. I don't know. Alright, we're almost done with this section, and I may just call it a day. Mossing kind of sucks. What's your least favorite thing to do in Minecraft? Like, in general, like, when it comes to building, what's your least favorite part of the build? If you've had, like, something tedious or something. I'd say, like, mossing slash slabbing is really kind of, like, it's annoying. You never watched the Teen Titans? Okay, fair enough. It's nothing like Teen Titans Go. It's actually enjoyable for the most part. Making room. Yeah, that's funny. Or that sucks. Making something asymmetrical. Yeah, oh my god. Or making something, like, uneven. So, like, you got, like, a road or something you want to follow with, but your build is, like, slightly off the road. You're just like, oh, no. Yeah, that's probably the reason I haven't done any major builds since, like, Eternatus. Just because we have a lot of the realm to clear out. You found a deep dark. Very nice. Good luck on getting, like, rocket boots and stuff. And shulker boxes. Those are important. Ah, that's rough. I don't know why you have to smelt quartz to get smooth quartz, but whatever. You can buy quartz, but you can't buy smooth quartz, I don't think. It's also incredibly expensive. Like, that adds up. I wish you could buy gold, like raw gold. I'm sure it'd be even more expensive, but my god, would it be awesome. Instead of going mining. 750k on the core. Oh, wow, that's a lot. Alright, I think that's a pretty decent section of Moss Placed. Not a lot, but I also don't have a lot of help right now, and it is getting kind of late. I need to go to sleep. Good night, everybody. I appreciate you for joining us. Make sure to leave a like, and oh my god, you know, trying to reach 1650 subs. This way we can go ahead and add another really, really good promo finish to the giveaway. So, you know, drop a sub if you're not, but I think everyone here right now is, I guess I'm just talking to the wind. Alright, everybody, bye-bye.